All right, so now we talked a little bit about that, and as you can see, the price came down to this level and it popped up, which buying stepped in, which is what my original thesis was going to be anyway in the first place. But anyway, enough of that. And that just comes from experience, guys. You know what I'm saying? You might be wondering, might be a little confused. It just comes from seeing the market, understanding what's actually going on, and being able to read these candles, which takes a long time. It took me 2 to 3 years to learn this. But anyway, so now we're on automations. I'm learning how to essentially build an AI ecosystem. So with this particular software that I'm using and this course that I'm taking, essentially imagine you're walking into an office and you're seeing a clerk, and his or her job is to take information from the business and put it into a sheet, or they're getting calls and their job is to take what information is on the call from the customer and put it into a Google sheet and write down information. Okay. So within this particular scenario, I'm essentially learning the basis of how to replace what humans do with artificial intelligence and automate this so you don't have to do it. So essentially what this is I'm taking weather from Springfield, Illinois, and I'm sending it to a Google Sheet, and I'm telling the Google Sheet to input the date, the temperature, the status, and the description of the weather in Springfield, Illinois. And then what I'll tell that to do next is send this information to 2 areas. I want it to go to this Google Sheet, and after it goes to this Google Sheet, I want the temperature if it is less than 19 degrees, and then if it's cloudy, and then down here I want the temperature if it is above 20. All right, so then you might ask, what are the next Google Sheets for? These Google Sheets, or this particular module, is watching and is designed to look at this Google Sheet, and the same is down here in this Google Sheet. And based on the information here, if the temperature happens to come through at that particular moment and it happens to be less than 20 degrees, this Google Sheet is ordered to tell me to wear a jacket. In this Google Sheet, if it's more than 20, it's ordered to tell me that I need to wear a t-shirt outside. So it might be simple, but I'm learning the basis of how to automate a system and use this technology to essentially make a cost-effective ecosystem that is a if this